You've mentioned that you're concerned about efficiency a couple of times. Are utilities across Europe concerned about this efficiency issue? And maybe that's why they're reluctant to move headfirst into this?
I don't think we are reluctant, it's just that it hasn't happened yet. But if we look at this fair, I mean, you really see everything. It is really booming. I mean, you see all these companies selling smart home appliances, that everything will be connected. And in the program that I'm running, we have Electrolux that are doing new household appliances like washing machines, dryers and so forth that will be connected. We have Ericsson that is connecting everything. We have ABB working with smart grid and the connected grid and
all
so forth.
These examples, they're more examples of demand response, right? They're more examples of you need energy to run this.
Yeah.
Do it in the middle of the night when it's cheaper rather than doing it during the day. Are there any other examples of where the smart grid becomes exciting, where the application of smart technologies allows you to do different things?
First of all, I'm not sure that smart grid is the right word. I think we're moving much more towards the smart city, where energy will be a very vital part. Because with a smarter city, you can reduce the energy outtake and thereby reduce CO2 and get a much more friendlier city, for the environment.
In what ways?
I mean, if we look at it, I mean, first of all, like if you're able to monitor everything that is going on and you see how people are doing things, then you can actually create initiatives to change their behavior. And looking back, energy has been boring and cheap. And now it's run from another side, and that is the environment. And then energy becomes interesting because that is, it's the solution to the problem. And then you need to know much more what is going on out there to be able to do smart things so you don't disturb how the people are living. It's not that you can say, okay, now cars are forbidden. Maybe you should then create incentives so people are buying electric vehicles because then you reduce CO2. But when you put in those initiatives, then you create other problems. How should all these electric vehicles be charged? And how should that work? And that is creating opportunities for utilities. And I think that is what we're looking at. So saving the world, in a sense, will create new problems, especially for utilities and energy companies. And that is what we are then looking at with smartness. When everything is connected, we are able to do sort of the outtake of energy more efficient,
One of the things that you said was that energy then becomes interesting. I think one of the problems here is that for most people, energy isn't interesting.
No.
It's just a utility.
Yeah, it's like air and water.
And they want it when they want it. And they want to be able to use it. They don't want to ask questions about it. So there will be some people that will want to use smart cars and electric cars. But most people won't want to do that. So how do you get round that problem where actually the vast majority of people aren't interested in this?
But I think everybody who has been driving an electric vehicle don't want to drive a vehicle with a combustion engine anymore when the technology is really there. So I think that is one side. So you have the low-hanging fruit. I think electric vehicles is everybody will be fine with the Tesla,
So you think when people start to use this or see other people use this technology, they'll get excited by it?
And then you have the other side that when in their homes they don't want to be disrupted, they want to live their normal lives. And there you need to work with smart technologies, maybe lights that go on and off automatically. Maybe you will actually put in, as we're doing in the program that I'm running, is like you will put in the load and in the washing machine, and it would automatically start when it's best for the environment. And of course you can overrun, but if you would like to, then you could do that. So there are new things that what you will see in the homes is that the smartness shouldn't be, and that is the problem when we look at this fair. It's still very much that you have to press buttons and you need to do things. What you will see in the future, I think, is that you don't need to do anything. Everything is sort of connected and connected to programs and try. I think the IT side, it will be like it starts to understand what you really want, and you don't need to do anything. It's just more efficient.